smoking gun is a four-letter word, I hope it hurts. Love is a fatal flaw, is a broken jaw, is a burning bridge. Move your hips. And the ghosts of the boulevard, littered with lonely hearts. The city like a graveyard, once was a postcard. When you lose your wonder, and you can't remember where we were living in the days of thunder. 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 Living in the days of love was a dream to have, was a king-size bed, was an escape plan, was an open hand. Now it's a dog from hell, it's a dream you sell, it's an epitaph, it's a photograph. And the ghosts of the boulevard, littered with lonely hearts. The city like a graveyard, once was a postcard. When you lose your wonder, and you can't remember
There we go. Good morning. How's it going, folks? It's Ace. I hope that you're all having a lovely day. It's Friday, so we're just kind of, again, just playing it as we go. Um, if you knew, we do a variety of stuff, so hopefully you find something you enjoy and decide to stick around. We got a bunch of stuff coming up, so we'll get through it all, and then we'll just kind of rock today. Sounds good? Good. Okay. So here's what we got. Let me pull up my calendar. Real quick. So, on the schedule, next Monday, that's the Christmas shopping stream. So, better make sure you're on Twitch because we will be shopping for y'all in the community. So, make sure you're here so we can send some stuff to y'all. The 10th is still tentatively the Horrors. Puma will be doing Silent Hill. That should be interesting. The following week, on the 19th, that's the community holiday celebration. We'll just be in Discord, just gathering around, just playing some games, just chatting it up. I'll probably throw on a Christmassy themed movie. I'm not, like maybe Home Alone or The Grinch, one of those type things. The 15th, we are playing Peak with Nan, Bubs, and Squarin'. And then the 29th is Community Family Feud. We've got a few of our lovely community members who will be going against each other to see which team, for the most part anyway, knows the community just the best. If you've seen Name That Quote that we've done in the past, think of that, but instead of the nonsense that we say, just think of stuff that we actually enjoy. So, that's pretty much all we got. So I'm gonna see what we can do today and just kind of relax. But how are you been? How's it going, Sheila? Hi, Snow. Hi, Sylvester. Get some shout outs out the way, too. Interesting. No shout out for the Pumas, eh? Let's see what's going on, technology. Let me try Sheila. Okay, so that worked. So. Oh, it's that Alice, or Madness Alice Returns, or what? Let's see. Of people that I know who have played this, Kiki's played this, Sheila's played this, Vin played this. Hmm. Let me go get that phone. Just... So let's try this again. Boop, boop. See if we can put this.
She couldn't even see my
Oh,
PQ.
wait. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hang on.
Got the technique in it.
Puma's got it.
We don't need a clip of me acting like I'm eating ass. I got skills. You guys don't even know.
All right, I'm back. Ugh. Ooh, sorry about that. Part of me forgot what day it was. Because I forgot it was trash day. So I was like, I could hear, like, the trash truck, like, down the road. So I was like, I need to bolt out the door before it drives down the neighborhood. I'm like, oh shit. But thankfully that's taken care of, so we're good. Also, we've got something in the mail. So let me see what this is real quick. It's from Hangtime. Oh, I know what this is then. I know what this is then. I need some sharper.
Justin Clark on the saxophone, everybody.
Let's see what's in the package. One time tape doesn't want to care. There we go. Oh. Huh. I didn't realize what this was gonna be. Or how much of this was gonna be, I should say. So, what did we get in the mail, you may ask? From our lovely friendos in the other community. Well, first of all, ta-da! It is none other than Harley Quinn. Specifically Harley Quinn from the animated series Batman. From yesteryear. Nice pack. Yeah! And as for the other package, some DC character cards. Oh, hell yeah. Very nice, very nice. So, I've got to show some love to the Hang Time boys who send in this. This was real cool. I'll need to find a place to put this on my desk somewhere. But for now, I can at the very least put Harley Quinn right next to Detective Conan over on my desk. The thing is, I need to actually organize this desk. Actually clean my desk up. Alright, now that's taken care of. Also, Vid, how'd the rest of your Dead Rising adventure go? How many people did you actually end up saving? during that cut over. I forgot the font, but I believe I'm in the lead currently. Nice, nice. Alright.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. Every
Internet.
single car.
Take a look at this and then I'll I have 2 ideas today, but I think I'm interested in one, thanks to Gridley, more than the other.
In the street had their wheels stolen.
What?
Or daily dose of internet. Every single car in the street had their wheels stolen.
Every single one?
No tires.
God
Donut.
damn!
Look down. The donut. Go down.
Oh, not the
Jesus.
Okay, this is how we do
Rude.
Christmas. Now that the
Okay.
kids are too old for Santa,
Alright,
so look what we do with our giant wreath.
okay.
So her kids, show them how it's done. Christmas
You know what?
tree is up. Merry Christmas.
This is my
That's a genius idea. That is a genius idea. Using a giant wreath as a... That's a genius idea. I'll give you that. That's a great idea. For a tree. Great idea.
Christmas tree is up. Merry Christmas.
This might be the biggest sniff of all time.
Gee, alright, dog. Calm down.
How do you find out that you can do something like this?
I wish I knew the answer to that. Because that's crazy. Wow.
Who did this? Who did this? You? Was it you? Or was it you?
Damn.
Did you do this?
They heard these weird sounds coming from the sewer, and I'm guessing it was a raccoon.
If you ever hear sounds like that coming from... If you ever hear something like that coming from a sewer, you back away. You don't go towards the noise. That's just Pennywise at that point. Just like, yes, come closer. Come, I have a balloon for you, child. Like, no, like, nah. Like, that's it.
A few years ago, a bunch of people went to a McDonald's on Christmas Day and didn't realize it was closed.
Are you
Keep it rolling.
No, at that point you just gotta leave. Cause what if you ever see a McDonald's or any fast food restaurant this packed, you just leave. It's not one, it's not worth waiting in line. Two, why would you think it's open on Christmas Day? People want to be at home, probably with family, depending on how your situation is. I don't know, but more so, people would rather be at home. I'll be damned if I'm sitting in McDonald's line for that. Hell no. The waiting to complain about the wait. Hey, Mask. I don't know if that redeem is working right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refund you those points, though. I will test it after we're done with this. So let me I'll refund you those points after this stuff. But how are you doing this morning?
You can
So
even
like-
see the holiday hours. Christmas Day. Closed!
That's okay.
Pinche arcoíris. Sale de la pinche cubeta de pollo frito. Frosted
Huh.
KFC.
I can't believe this actually worked in real life.
Sore. Yeah, because you had your search or something, right? Oh, damn.
He's the perfect way to crack the ice but not break it.
Now, why would you do this? Oh,
This deer will
especially
live
since
the
you're
rest of
out
his
in the
life
middle of
thinking
it.
that he committed a crime.
Yep, you committed murder.
This fan wanted to distract this player from scoring a goal.
Wait. Why are you guys at? Oh.
For some reason, his guy's brake pedal started going
Damn.
crazy. I think the ship captain is getting
Why
fired.
are you still driving?
Oh no.
Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah.
She was trying to teach her friend how to drive a car.
Dale al freno.
Este es el freno.
Ajá, dale al freno.
Ok.
No, cerca.
Oh, no. Oh.
Damn, y'all boys.
You must not have been that good of a driver. Oh no. Oh. Well, at the very least, she didn't just full speed it in reverse and through the building, but that's still not great either.
Doing? Damn, let me come join y'all. Hold on.
Oh, well.
He realized that his wife
all
has
right.
a shopping addiction.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
17 ball. I can't get in the house, Sarah.
Tell me.
Yeah, that's a problem.
No.
That's a
Tell me
problem.
then. Speak.
They forgot to lower their crane when going through this intersection.
Now, oh God, why, oh my, yeah, Jesus. Okay.
He probably would have done this for a PB&J sandwich.
Would you punch me in the face for $3 million? Jesus Christ.
Not the fact that he turned and jumped out of his chair, just especially because like it's a question, not you're not getting the money now anyway. Jesus.
This company in Japan decided to make a human washing machine.
Oh. So it's just a bathtub. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Right. A human washing.
I'm gonna take this for you, make sure they not poison, bro.
Oh my God.
He got locked out of his...
This is why you don't touch someone's food on their plate. Now, mind you, I'm pretty sure he wasn't really going to stab it, but still, it's like, you don't touch what's on my plate unless I say so. Like, some people will look at you kind of sideways like, the fuck is you doing?
house and try to get his dog to let him back in.
Let me open this door. Let me open. Open. Up.
You locked yourself out of your own house.
Yes. Unlock it, yes. Oh my God. Oh my
Wow.
God.
This delivery driver found this
Smart dog.
gold chain on the lawn of this person's house and was nice enough to return it to them.
Nice guy. Nice guy.
I found this chain. 14K, baby. Right there. If you don't want it, I'll come back for it. I'm gonna leave it right here.
These people
If you
found this
don't want it, I'll
coyote
come
hanging
back.
out with a bunch of turkeys.
Oh. What the fuck? Huh. Right. Right. Okay. Well, isn't that just terrifying?
China is testing out these robots that can direct traffic. This guy used a bright light to make people think it was a speed camera trap.
Oh, you're the worst kind of person.
She was in China, and she wanted to see if she could communicate without knowing the language. This is what happens when you park your car on an icy driveway.
Yeah, I can already tell you what's gonna happen. I got attacked from a turkey that I went through my car. Oh my god! What? Jesus! Where did the turkey come from at all? Like, was it just like, was it like already outside your house when you left that day? Just circling and waiting, or were you just like, you know, driving down the road and it just jumped out of nowhere? Because now, jokes aside, I'm guessing, like, you know, depending where some people live, you know, these things can happen. Oh, you're going home from work, okay. So I'm like, I can't say that it's not possible. These things could just be roaming around the neighborhood. But yeah, this car is gonna slide down here. Yep, and there it goes. Up, up, up. It's a good thing he got back in the car, though.
Why did nobody teach them how to sing Happy Birthday?
Mama, we love you. Mama, we love
Aww.
you. Mama, we just want to tell you that we adore you.
This might be the nastiest looking cheese
I mean, that's
I've
still
ever seen.
sweet. Wait, what did they say?
Might be the nastiest looking cheese I've ever seen.
That's cheese? Oh. Okay, that's disgusting. Let me get that off. Just gross. That was disgusting. Now, why do you have skates on in this place? Right.
I think this cat might be guilty.
Oh, it's guilty already. Wow. Wow.
This poor cat forgot how to get inside.
It's like, I'm just standing there, help me. Oh, damn.
She found out that singing to her cat will make him not attack.
Let your mommy trim your nails. You're a very good boy. Mr. Man is a good boy.
She was
Vin,
slowly
maybe you
waking
can
up
test
after
that.
surgery.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And then Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yep.
That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Later. Alright, that was fun. Okay, let me fix these points real quick. Okay. So much better today.
You sound beautiful, thank you.
Alright, there you go, Mask. You've got your points back. Bam. Now, let me see why that redeem of yours didn't work. There we go. Oh, I didn't realize we were still in Devil May Cry category. God damn it. Mind you, that's no one's fault but my own. Because I figured Twitch had changed that category, and it did not. So let me get out of this before people are upset that we're not playing that today. There we go. Alright. So. So what I was thinking of today is, what we could do is, because Gridley got me thinking about it last night, is I could do a tier list of all the stuff that we have, like, played on stream. Now, what makes this different from, the games of the year, which we're going to do next week, is the fact that this is just, instead of talking about games that came out this year, this is going to be talking about just what we've played this year as an overall. And we've played a lot of games. So, how would y'all feel about that? Just a nice, like, little, trip down super memory lane. Like, thoughts, concerns, questions. Also, if you haven't voted in our Games of the Year poll, you can take a look at it right there. We've got a thumbs up from Vin over here. Let's see. Well, I'll just have to wait for it to run again. Now, let me pull up the old tier list and the old stat tracker, so I can we got a lot of games. Okay. So, let's see. Let's take a look at all the stats that we've got. You know, I'll move this over. Also, for those that are, you know, curious, for the community get together, I think I'll probably start that by like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And so basically, like, we'll be going for a long time, so, like, you know, probably play a few, like, community games, marbles, Jackbox, that kind of thing. Chitty chat for a spell. That kind of goodness. And then close out the night with a movie that everyone can enjoy. So that way it's like, if you're not here when the community stream starts, there'll still be activities that you can enjoy. So... Alright, let's see here. Holy fuck. Oh, duh. The reason this list is so long is because I didn't queue things down at least to 2025. That was a dumb decision. Alright, there we go. Alright, so... This is gonna be a long list. So let's, It's just gonna take me a minute to, put these all in a nice little, box together. So just give me a bit. Now, how are, what's, Zach with the raid. You're loved and bounced. How's it going? I figured you'd be playing more, Octopath, but regardless, if you don't know who Zach is by now, which you really should, Zach's right there. Great friend.
Well, that's okay.
Now my iPad and my phone are matching. Nice. So, for those who are wondering what's going on today, we are... kind of got tired out of nowhere, but that's... that's fair. That's fair. If you're wondering what we're doing, I'm going to be ranking all the games that we've done on stream this year. Not to be confused with our Games of the Year ranking, because that's next week. So we're just ranking everything that we've played, whether it's demo or especially like Bloodborne at the top, right? I mean, of course. What? We did play Bloodborne this year. that did happen. So I'm just kind of, well, at least I guess so you can see what I'm getting, or where I'm gathering it all from. I'm using Twitch Tracker, which is very handy at keeping track of all the games that we played this year. Was this what was this? Oh, okay, so this is probably just Super Mario Brothers with crowd control, because it wasn't Wonderland, because we didn't play that. So got it. Super Mario Bros. Also, we got our Harley Quinn in the mail today. So that's nice. Let's see, Super Puzzle Cat. Oh, we did no, we didn't play Ocarina of Time, because that didn't work. We did play Tobacco Shop Simulator. There's Mudborn. Excuse me. Which is essentially just a frog simulator, not Bloodborne type of game. Don't let it confuse you. Y to roll. Well, also, Octopath looks very nice. Very nice. So, I can't wait to play some of that in my off time, because glorious. Glorious. Magneto Horizon. This reminds me that I might be hopping back to Elden Ring. Ooh. Vin returning to Elden Ring. Oh my. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even remember where Vin left off. I haven't the slightest clue what the last thing he fought was. That could literally be anything. Let's see. Congrats, Afro, on the Tyranitar. Because now I think... Shit, where did Vin leave off? I don't... shit. What was the last thing I remember Vin doing? I mean, shit. Especially because I'm like, the VOD's probably not even up anymore. There's no... crap. Okay, let me try and think. I remember Vin going to the academy and fighting, the magic boss. I remember that. I do remember that, but I don't think Vin went to the volcano yet. Did Vin fully explore Caelid? I don't think so. But again, it's been far too long to remember. Think what could he? Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember. If I remember correctly, Vin was looking how to use these keys for the lift. That's what he was looking for, the keys to the lift. Yeah. That's what it was. I was like the memory will flood back. I was like, I just had to think about it. Was it the lift of Dectus? I think, maybe. Also, try Strigarex. You gifted me a sub last night, and I just saw it this morning. So thank you. I didn't see that last night when I went to bed. So thank you. That means a lot. And how are you? Maybe on my break I'll take a look, but you might be right. Cause I'm like, there's some things that I try to remember off the top of my head, and then there's some that's just like, it's in one, it went through one ear and out the other. But I guess that's also because it's Souls game, so I can remember that more. Like, can I remember Detective playing Silk Song? I sure can. That's also because I played it a little bit later than they did. I'm gonna die. Brack 12 Oh! 12 hours. Ugh. Yuck. I'm sorry, Tristrigarex. That's yuck. But if you're wondering what we're doing, I'm currently setting up a tier list right now to rank all the games that we've played on stream this year. So it's gonna be a little bit. But I hope you're doing well. And then next Monday is our Christmas shopping, which I'm really excited for. And I'll be chilling for 6 hours of that. That is a good question. When are... Bastards. I'm like... That is a good question. When will Rex be freed of this mortal coil that is work for the holidays? Thursday and Friday? Oh, next... You mean next Friday, right? Or do you mean today? If you mean today, cool. But if you mean next week... 23rd is when it ends. Ah, okay. Got it. Gotcha.
The reason that we are here is because music has changed our lives in a meaningful way. And I would go so far as to say that music is magic, especially music in this live setting.
Those are Zek level type of hours, and you're just like, ugh.
Anyway, this song
Like,
is
you
called
gotta
Los Angeles.
appreciate those breaks when you get them.
And I want to get to that place. I want to
Otherwise, people start going crazy.
get a little closer to the roof of this building.
Yeah, don't party just yet. I was working 6 days a week. If you mean 6 days a week with 12-hour shifts, sure, that's a great check right there. But in the same breath, I'd probably lose my mind. I would lose my mind if I was at my job for 12-hour shifts. Because let me see. Let me take that into account. Because that for me that would mean I would leave the house at like 5 o'clock, right? I would leave the house at like 5, and then I wouldn't get off till like 7. I'd probably be home by like 7 at night. Ugh. And that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Because they don't want to pay you double or OT. Yeah. I think my job's probably saying they're like, we can't be like that's what like they cut you off at like 40 hours because they're like, we can't be paying you overtime. Preposterous. But yeah, that's just that. I leave at 4:30, get home at 7:30. Yeah, I'd be so angry. I'd be just, especially because I got to deal with customers. I'd be just so annoyed the entire day. Although I feel like I would get an extra lunch, but no, I'd still be annoyed. I'd still be annoyed that entire day. You have no idea. I'm like, retail work for 12-hour shifts would destroy... That would destroy any sense of, That would destroy any sense of, like, kind or attitude I would have during the day. Because I'm like, there are just too many times. 2020, I did that for 8 months straight. You're a better worker than I am, my friend. You're a better worker than me. I'm almost done gathering all the games, so we got some time. 7:15 to 7 a.m. Ugh. Gross. I wish there was a quicker way for me to do this. Actually, wait a minute. There just might be. Let me see. Let me try this. Yes. So now I don't have to. Okay, this'll work. This is. It's still gonna take some time, but this is definitely faster than how I was doing it. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I get to see more. So there's that. Oh, I'm glad that you get to see us for a bit, man. We do miss the Tri-Striker X, so it's good to see you. And big hugs. Big hugs to you too, bud. Good to see you too. This is going much faster, much faster. Get bad at this point. I mean, if you need sleep, we won't stop you, but sleep is essential. But it's my last day off for 5 days. Oh, I got you. So F it. While I'm making this tier list ranking, I just saw a game that Tech recommended on here, and it just it just made me upset again. It just made me upset again now that I see it. God damn it. Fucking Arctic eggs. Man. Oh, man.
And
Just seeing that game again.
Thank you so much. Good night.
I love the meat. Well, yeah, you know, you can always count on the midnight to give you a nice little dose of peace in the morning. Good choice. Some days. I forgot that we played LA Noire this month. I mean, this year. I completely forgot that. Man, that feels like a lifetime ago. Excuse me. Alright, we're down to the last 50 games on the list. And then we just make some categories and we get going. Alright. There's Bloodborne for Zach. There it is. There's South of Midnight. I also forgot that I played Sekiro this year. Infamous. These last 2 months, I usually feel the most alone. I do enjoy hanging out with my friends and consider you, granted, a digital friend that I wish I could meet one of these days, bud. But you know what? I got just the thing for you, my dear friend. Well, that is if you're not busy that specific day. I'm not sure. On the 19th, we're doing a little community get-together in the Discord. So we're all just kind of getting together for a bit, you know, play some games, watch some Christmassy holiday movies. And you're more than welcome to join the gang, Goose. Uh-oh. I didn't realize the stream did that. Damn you, technology! We're doing so well. But are we still live? Are we still good? Okay, we're back. Okay, good, good. All right. I'm glad that we're still here. Let me just stop that before I see it. Okay. Because I looked over and I saw on my phone, I saw like the blue screen of Doom. I was like, oh crap. I thought it was like the stream died. I was like, oh shit. We back, baby. All right, we've got all the games now. Now to just throw them in the list. All right. All right. Now let me put them in the old tier maker. Alright, now we just need some category names. So, let's see, the S tier. How about this time the S tier be the cream of the crop? Also had another category for F. Okay, on ER looks like I have made it to the Forbidden Lands and it wants me to go to the Grand Lift. Gotcha. There we go. F tier. Forget this shit out of here. Just a... C tier for just an okay day. B for... Oh, you know what? Here it is. For D tier, we'll do this. There. D tier for don't party, just yeah. That sounds very appropriate. Crazy stat of the night. Colorado Avalanche lost last night for their second loss in the 19-2-6 has only happened twice in the NHL. Last time it happened in 79 and 80. Philadelphia Flyers. God damn. Let's see. B tier would be for... You know, we're banging now. And then A tier is that... A tier would probably be the... bring in the hot shit. There we go. Here we go. Our lovely tier list of the year has been compulated. I'm off to bed. Good night, Tri Striker X. You get yourself some sleep, bud. It's good to see you when we can, though. Good night. Okay. Well then. Friends, let's get to it. We've got a list of games to go through. Alright, so what we have here is our current list of games that we've played on the channel. Or streams dedicated to them. Which is about over 100. So, and this is at least up to this current point in time, so. So let's just take a look and see what our thoughts are, shall we? Alan Wake. Alan Wake is just kind of going in the D tier, because I remember playing it and it was still early on in the game, and I got to a point where I was like, well, I don't have any ammunition to defend myself against the shadow creature, so I was just getting killed over and over and over again. And then when I got past it, I learned it was like, oh, well, if you had gone off the beaten path, you would have found ammunition in this cave here. I'm just like, you could have just given me ammo on the main path and not had this problem. But, you know, what are you gonna do, you know? It's just just an annoyance, I guess. Pokemon ZA. I mean, no, Pokemon Arceus, sorry. We only really played Arceus once, and that was just to go shiny hunting, but the game itself is fine. It's just we didn't catch any shinies at all. And we were playing that for about 6 hours. It was like, Then, we got Art. Arts is the hot shit. Now, it's not S tier just because some art streams end up being better than others. Whether it's just because the stream dies or viewership falls down, I mean, it is what it is, but art streams have always been relaxing for me just because it's a nice way to just, like, take my mind off of things and just do something I'm actually good at. So, you know, Arctic Eggs going right at the bottom. Right. Oh, what's this? Oh, that doesn't help. Hold on. Oop. Oh, that's Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. If you're curious, yeah. Let me see if I can find an image for that. That way I can replace it with something that we can actually see. Alright. Boop, boop. See if I can grab this. There we go. Black 2 and White 2. Solid okay. Now that was, again, another randomizer Nuzlocke, which, honestly speaking, you know what? I'll bring it up a notch. I'll put it in the B tier, because Black 2 and White 2 overall isn't a bad game. And honestly, this one took me a lot... It was a lot faster to beat than White, the Pokemon White was, because that took about 28 attempts, and I think this one took like 5, maybe? So, overall, it was like, hey, you know, a solid A-okay. Anyways, on to the next, Bionic Bay. Bionic Bay was okay. We didn't finish it. It was more like, you know, just trying it out. But overall, it was a nice little platformer. Blasphemous 2? Blasphemous 2 is like, don't pot it, just hit. And I think that's just because I didn't like Blasphemous 2 more than I liked the first one. Because Blasphemous 2 felt like it had too many, like, roadblocks. Where it was like, or I guess to be more specific, like, life gem doors. If that makes sense. So it'd be like, hey, you want to get through this spot? Well, unfortunately, you gotta get through this bullshit first. So that's just like, well, great, thanks. So that's why that's there. Blasphemous one I put in the B tier. Like, that's a solid little Metroidvania Souls-like right there, so solid. Blood Rain I'd probably put in the same tier, because Raynell had brought this up, and it was like, okay, we'll throw it on as a random game for the month. And Blood Rain was good. I remember getting beat up a bit, but it was still, but it was good. Bloodborne, of course. Bloodborne competition is always a... Honestly, the Bloodborne competition this year was probably the best one. Because it got to a point where we just stopped playing to compete. And we were just kind of just playing just to play. And for the last chunk of that, detective was reading, I think, what was it? Aura had these passages, I think, for like poems or something that they wanted detective to read, and that was hilarious. So, this year's Bloodborne competition was probably my favorite. That was a top tier stream. Bluma was alright. Bluma was a solid alright. So was Bushido Blade. Bygone Dreams, Bygone Dreams is another like Souls-likey type of game, but it didn't catch my attention in the way you would think. Same with Super Cat Puzzle. It's a platformer, and it was like, it's okay, but I got frustrated a lot for such a short little adventure we did with that. Lollipop Chainsaw is good. We just didn't finish it. I may go back to finish that, but not now anyway. Just Chatting stream essentially just contemplates to all the like special streams that don't involve us playing games. So like, this could quantify in Name That Quote, the charity streams, the mental health streams, just anything in that sort of bracket. So those are just going to S tier because those streams have always been good. Now, on to the real goodness. Expedition 33. We're right there at the top. Delightful. Delightful adventure. But Blasphemous being in D. Smith. I had to make that. Thanks, Snow. Thanks. Whom's blaspheming? No one yet. Colonizer was an okay roguelike. Crisis Core, we didn't really get that far in Crisis Core, but I liked what I played. So. Now for Croc in The Legend of the Gobos. I would have put this in F tier just because I'm mad that there's no platinum trophy for this game after all the work I put into it, but it's just okay. I can't blame that on the game because I didn't look. So I can at least put in it. The original Crisis Core was better. Damn. That's crazy. Batman Dark Tomorrow? That's going in the F tier. That game was a nightmare to play this. Because I'm like, how they had the controls set up was not good. Using the gadgets was clunky. Hell, using the bat grapple was a problem and a half. So it's like, yuck. My mom just asked for a Christmas list. I don't have a list, but we can guess the one thing that would be on it without even trying. Yeah. Yeah. Can you show a tiny pig to the list? Why do you want a pig specifically? A tiny one at that, I should say. Dead Space. Dead Space is going in the A tier. Because they're babies. It's like, it's not even because of the remake is good. Well, because it is, but it's more so because I've had fun playing with Vin, Puma, and Gridley. That's really, and right now, that's really why this is here. That's really why it's there. Instructions unclear. Have 5,500. Bleh. I don't know if Snow's going to be able to have a place to put that. Now, Metal Gear Solid Delta. Going up there in the A tier. Delta's a great adventure. Great. Helldivers. Helldivers are one time playing with Raz and Shenzo mad, but that was fun. So far, Devil May Cry. Solid B. Still a bit clunky in places, but you know. Dragon is Dead. Honestly, I'll put Dragon and Dead as B. Another, like, rogue-likey type of adventure. I don't know how I keep getting these, but, you know, it was still nice. Dust Raiders. I'll put in D, because I'm like, it was still a nice stream playing it, but it just didn't capture my attention to its 100%, you know. Elden Ring. Crap, I don't even remember what we did with Elden Ring this year. But I put Elden Ring in the B tier. Pokemon Emerald. I'll put Emerald as okay. Next guy go to the store, for he's almost out of provisions. Behave. Bloodborne's God tier. The man back there ain't real. Remember, you're all one. Take care, Zach. Be safe. Epic Mickey. Epic Mickey I put in A because this was fun. Gardic. Going up there at the top because I love the Gardic adventures. Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost is getting B tier just because it's not. Is it a bad game? No, of course not. But us playing lethal mode was a test of patience. Because, man, most of those streams were pissing me off. Getting two-pieced by some normal enemies or even a boss. Because there's still 3 fights in that game I couldn't beat on lethal. It was just that bad. Going Commando, favorite game of all time. Of course that's going up there. Goose Goose Duck is A tier. Because those streams are fun with Show, Aaron, and the others. GTA 5 story mode, I put that in a B. Halo Reach, same thing. Like, playing with Cyber is always great. Heartworm's going in the same tier because good time. Hell Is Us sucked. But I'll put in the D tier. It's not because it's like Hell Is Us it has some Souls-like elements, but it's not fully a Souls game. And one thing that the game could improve on is it could add a fucking map. Now, they're not going to do that because they wanted you to play without it having a map, because they want it to be focused on exploration. Which, I get that, but when I'm trying to do like a side quest or something, I would at least like a map of the area I'm in, so I can at least have a general idea of where I'm going. So, not having a map at all, especially when I'm just trying to play the story as well, I'm just like, this sucks. I get lost even with maps, you girl. Sometimes I do too, but at least you could put a marker or something on a map and just be like, alright, cool. That's great, but with this, you get nothing. You get nothing, and it's like, you'll figure it out. And I'm like, nah. Like, I lost interest in playing that so quick, because I was like, this sucks. Heroes of the Seven Islands? I'd say it was a solid okay. I got stuck, but just like, you get nothing. Good day, sir. Yeah. Hollow Knight. My gloriousness. Crowd control was kicking my ass doing that, but Hollow Knight's always been good. Humans is fine, you know? Humans is fine. Infamous 2. Humans is alright. Infamous I put in the B tier. As the first one I put in the A tier, just because I think I like Infamous 1 better than 2. Just for small things. I would never have guessed. Like, there's the monster enemies in 2 that's a bit more annoying to deal with, overall. There's also sometimes we got killed by some bullshit, but you know. Binding of Isaac, put in the D tier. Uh-oh. So our connection is going to be shitty today. Alright. Then let me resize the window so I can at least see when the connection dies this time. There we go. Let me at least move this so I can see when this is going to collapse on me. Let's see here. Jackbox, A tier, because Jackbox is always a good time. Especially Naughty Jackbox this year is great. Naughty Jackbox was great. Jack 2 is going in the A tier. Right up there with Jack 3. Jamboree... Jamboree is okay. Like, did I enjoy the stream and who I played with? Sure. The main problem with Jamboree is the fact that, the games are much longer. Like, a single game of Jamboree with max turns takes almost 3 hours. When in Super Mario Party, a single game could probably take an hour and a half. Also, one of the mini games they've, like, if you remember playing the first Mario Party on the Switch, where it's like, oh, you have allies that you can pick up who give you extra rolls and that kind of bonus. They still have that in this game, but it's also a problem because you'll have to play a mini game or several mini games in one just to unlock them. And you only get them for 3 turns. And if a person passes you before those 3 turns are up, they take your ally anyway. So it's like, what was the point of me playing this long mini game if someone could still steal the ally from you later? So it's like, that's one of the big problems with Jamboree. It's like, these type of mini games take far too long for this to matter.
We've been so fortunate to be able to do this. It's a weird time in the world. Our
That's tier. A league of its own. Raz.
We're very tired.
Kingsfield was okay, but it's just not for me. Mega Knockdown, same. It's like an okay, but not a fighter. Well, not my type of fighter. LA Noire, I'd put in the B tier because I like that more than I thought I would. A nice little detective story, you know. Left 4 Dead, obviously. Left 4 Dead has always been a great time. Especially this year. Soul Reaver, F. Soul Reaver was not fun. I tried it. I tried getting into it. I was like, no. Soul Reaver is also another game that doesn't really do a good job of telling you what you're supposed to be doing. So I was like, this sucks. And that makes me sad because Gridley gave us that game. And I'm just sad that I just didn't enjoy it. But how are you today, Raz? How are you doing? Lethal Company's going the A tier. It's fun, but I just wish it had better controller support, you know. Lost and Found is a solid, like, you know, just cozy type of game, but not games that I usually go to. Super Mario Lost Levels? I gotta put that in the D tier of don't pot it, just it. Because Super Mario Lost Levels just made me really angry. Because I couldn't even get past the second freaking world. I was just... That shit was, man, just making me angry. Just so much anger. So the memories flood back in. I'm just like, God damn it. So it's like this. The memories flood back in. Lunars. I was talking about this with Gridley yesterday. Hey, Pixelated. How you doing? We're doing our stream game review of all the stuff we played. Lunars was a fun, it's like a fun Mario Party mixed with Pummel Party type of game. But the reason it's only going down to C and not B tier is just because of the fact that it's like the minigames were long. Some minigames were longer than they needed to be. So it's like some people would just win just by default, as opposed to, it's a Fall Guys type of map for this minigame. Whoever gets to the end wins, but no one would make it to the end. And it was like, okay, we'll just pick this person as the winner because they're sort of further. Like, okay, it sucks. Like, it's like, if it was, so if some of these were half as long, then, you know, be better. How you doing? I'm good. How are you today? Hopefully you were doing well. Magneta is okay. I'd say it's an okay game. Marbles is going up there in the A tier. Marbles is fun. Mega Man 3 B, but it's okay, but not my favorite Mega Man. MGS4 is getting a B tier. Because I'm like, what's stopping MGS4 from being the best, well, in the A or S, it's just because the cutscenes are too goddamn long. Most of that playthrough is just cutscenes. It's like, okay, alright. Mia, in the okay tier. Random Mice, don't pottage is it. It's a weird one. It's another roguelike, but it's more of a platformer. It's just weird. I see I came back to slander. What in particular? What slander do you specifically mean? MGS4? Is that what you mean? Random Ice or You're not wrong, though. 4 has a lot of cutscenes. Yeah. Like, the gameplay is fine. It's the cutscenes are just like, okay, this is getting old. Mirage 7, right at the bottom. Now, Mirage 7 was only a demo, so So the game could be different when it's fully released, but from what we played, it was not fun. I spent, like, in the hour or so that we played, I spent most of that trying to start a fire. And it was like, okay, in order to start a fire, you need sticks and a flint and steel, right? I had those, but instead of letting you just go start a fire by just, like, pressing a simple button, you know, it's like, you have to combine them. But it didn't tell you what to combine to make it. It was like, oh, instead of just combining you had to combine the rock with this. You had to combine something stupid together. It's like, you could have just told me that instead of just letting me walk around here in a circle without giving me any information. Or just been like, hey. Yeah, and then it's like, also because your character speaks every few minutes, they would just keep telling you the same thing, like, I need to start a fire. And I'm like, yeah, no shit I need to start a fire, but you're not telling me how to do it. It was just like, it was a mess. It was a mess, and I was just like, oh god. Just my head hurts. So I'm just like, ugh. Actually, while I'm since I'm still in the Steam window real quick. Nope. They still haven't, given a release date. They still have not given a release date for that either. Mudborn is a solid C. Like, it's an okay game. Like, it's fine for what it's trying to accomplish, which is like another, like, Stardew type of game, except it's with frogs, but these games just kind of put me to sleep. Not because they're bad, but it's just like, I don't play these games well, and it kind of starts putting me to sleep real fast. You know. Night Rain is... I put Night Rain quality-wise in a B, but not A or S, just because Night Rain's whole gimmick is it wants you to play with friends, but if your friends currently don't have the game at the time, you gotta deal with randoms, and some randoms are good, but then there's ones that just quit at the start and kind of just leave you for dead, and then it means all the time you just spent was for nothing. It's like, well, this sucks. Yeah, I was like, well, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Yeah, I'll put it at B. Like, Oblivion had some good qualities in it for a remaster, but I think what I hated about that is the lock picking mechanic. And it was just like, I was stuck when we stopped playing it, so I was just like, I don't feel like dealing with this right now. It was just like when I was, okay. It kind of reminds me of the same problems I had with Fallout, where I was like, okay, one bit is like, okay, this sucks, but, you know. Miyu's not getting the S tier just because, again, it's a demo, not the full game. But from what I got to play, it was good. Ori, and the Blind Forest, you can always go for the skeleton key immediately. But after, you also gotta know, I didn't know about that either. So it's like, I'm like, didn't know that was a thing, so, you know. Both Ori games were alright. Like, both games were fine. I didn't really have any issues with that. Paper Clay was okay. Like, the platforming itself was fine, but I also know that I guess people didn't really mesh with that one too well. Like, one thing I remember is Anne said that they did not like the music in the game. Like, it felt really annoying. So it's kind of was like, this is why we didn't go back to finish that. Parasite Eve 2. You know what? No. Parasite Eve, I didn't care for it as for what we did play. Because I'm like, I know that there's going to be some far worse annoying stuff in Parasite Eve 2. Even if we didn't make it there yet, especially how the final boss and all that stuff works. I'm just like, no. Hell, the one boss that we did fight, I got super annoyed by. Because we barely had enough ammo to survive that. It's like, oh, you missed this good gun that would have helped you. Oh, well. No getting it now. Like, great, thanks. It's like, thanks, game. Like, okay. Peak is going up there at the top, because Peak has been a fun time, whether it's with Detective, Ryomi, Trippy, Shenzo, Aaron, Raynella, the Pumas, Nan, Square and Bub. Like, Peak has been fun. Peak has been a fun game, and I will be glad to play some more of that. Pokemon X is going the don't potty, so the D tier. Like, I like Pokemon X, but in the 2 times we played it, people just, I guess, don't really care for it. Like, even though we've done it like Nuzlocke, like we've done all the other, it's like, people seem to care about this one the least. Maybe just because it's a bit easier. Because it's like, you get XP share all, and then you get XP from battling and catching things. So it's like, I guess, maybe just because people just didn't, it's like, it's just too easy. Like, I would like to just finish a Nuzlocke in Pokemon X, so we've at least done generations 1 through 6. But, I don't know. It may be a while before people are interested enough. So for now, it's just kind of like, we'll see. Pick Me was okay. Like, it's like a Cards Against Humanity type of game, but the last time we tried to play it, the game was broken, so I couldn't really invite anyone in to play. So I was like, man, that sucks. Oh, I know I forgot. Oh. Guilty as a Sock isn't on this list. I gotta add that in here. There. Guilty as a Sock was fun, but we just... It's one of those games that also requires a lot of people to play, and we've only been able to play it once. So, if we can get more people to play it, hell yeah. So that's the real thing. Pokemon ZA was alright. Prince of Persia Warrior Within, no. Hated it. Like, Warrior Within, people seem to like that more. I didn't. Like, I couldn't see what the control setup was for controllers. So which means pulling off like the special moves for combat. Couldn't figure out how to do it. So more often I was having to fight with the basic combos and getting my ass whooped. The whole open world more so approach meant that I would also be walking back to the same area that I had already been in, even though that's not the direction I'm supposed to be going in, so... A lot of getting turned around for nothing. It's like, okay, alright, this is a problem. I think this is supposed to be 2 thrones. But this... Yeah, that's 2 thrones. Honestly... 2 thrones is getting a B. I like this one more than I did Warrior Within by a mile. Psychonauts is okay. I'd probably put it up higher if I was able to finish it, but we also had a few issues trying to play it in general, because the Steam version was not getting me ever. Why is P in D? Though I approve, but still, it's just it was like there were some annoyances we had playing it right now. Like the first boss we got to was pissing me off. Cause like, well, there's a gun that you could have used here, but unfortunately you didn't know it existed and you didn't get it, so you can't go get it. It's like, well, enjoy. Hey, Gridley. And hey, Neller, how are you? But hey, I helped. You did, Raynella. You did. That's why it's not going in the F tier. You actually helped us, which helped boost that up. Now, for those coming in, this is our games that we've played on stream, period, ranking. So, if you're wondering about our Games of the Year one, that is next week. The Game of the Year ranking is next week. This is just what we've done overall. Queen of Dark, F. I mean, no, D, yeah, F. Queen of Dark was not fun. Again, it's another thing that had, I guess, Soulsy like it, but it's just like, I did not enjoy this. Like, the frame rate was already bad at the time, which didn't help. Like, Raynella was there. Like, there were times that I would, like, respawn, and I guess someone would be able to kill me immediately. And I was just like, that's how it was for, like, probably the first good, like, 10, 15 minutes, and it's just like, this sucks. Cause I'm like, I'm just starting the game, and there's also, like, no tutorial or anything to really lead you on any path. So it's just like, I was just like, this was, Now, I have heard that there have been updates to the game, but it was like, from that experience that we played, it was like, this was not good. Randy Manila? Honestly, this was an okay little platforming type of game. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Rand Dungeon, another roguelike, was kind of eh. Because there's just a lot to worry about, especially like disadvantage-wise for the players. So it's like, it's kind of eh. Ratchet and Clank 1. Ratchet and Clank 1 is okay. Still like the franchise, but the first game, not having a strafe, not only having a maximum of, I think, 8 hits as opposed to like maybe more than that as the sequels go on, not being able to upgrade the weapons, just that's what drags it down to okay. Like, I still like it, but it's like, it's not beating the first game. Well, I mean the second game or the third that we did play. Rayman Legends, solid game. As long as you, the reason it's not getting S tier, because of the completionist stuff. Fuck that, but solid game overall. I guess I also didn't put Rayman 3 on here, so I need to do that. Let me get that. Or maybe it was Rayman 2. Yeah, there it is. Rayman 2. We're also a good chunk of the way through this tier list. In much faster time than I thought. Alright. Rayman 2, from what we did get to play, was solidly okay. Solid. RE1, eh. RE1 was okay. Like, even though this is the remake, and I probably would have had a worse time if I was playing the original, RE1's okay. It's just a little bit of the old jank from yesteryear that was just like, this is making me mad. RE4 was nice. I may not like it more than the original, but this was still a good remake. Still a good remake for sure. Repo, Where to put Repo? I'd put in the B tier. Like, Repo is fun. It's not S tier like Peak is, because again, it's another multiplayer game that doesn't have controller support. So me playing with the mouse and keyboard for too long just hurts my hands. Like, having mods on is fun for sure. I've also had great times playing with people who I play with, so it's like fun game, but just some things that could help if it added it. But you know, Arcade GK, I put this in the B tier. Like, it was a small little platformer. It was fun. The final boss can kiss my ass, but you know. Also, one of our friends in the community actually helped work on that game. Ninja Trickster, like, they were one of the people who worked on this game, which was like, that was cool. Like, that was cool to be like, hey, I know someone who actually worked on the game for once. Like, that's awesome. I mean, we do know Mighty Mike has worked on games as well.
Oh, I think there was 5 casualties.
Wait, the mom's gone.
Hold on. So, the mom died, but she was before all of that. Because mom decided, hey, it's funny, let's shoot her. Yes, you did. I watched your face. You willingly chose to do so. And then we've got Travis, Carl, Bobby that are all dead. And then we've got
Damn.
Ryan. And 2 werewolves came out of that.
So Ray Noah just blasted people to death, just back to back.
Cry me a river.
Oh my god, that's exactly what I was just thinking.
Shut the fuck up, it was not.
That's because that's the song.
I just didn't want to sing it out loud. That's so funny.
Dork mode unlocked. Love it.
I love it.
You've probably sung that at karaoke before.
No,
No,
Can't
haven't?
Rock, Justin Timberlake, he's
Yeah,
way too high.
JT's got.
Let's see, what else? Art, Y2 roll. Right, Y2 rolls okay. It's just like you're controlling a marble down a pathway, but I think what people, like the community, didn't care for, ours in particular, is because it was just kind of disorienting at times, so that could be a problem. RV There Yet? RV There Yet's fun. RV There's fun, but there's definitely some annoyances in there. Like, for example, the proximity chat doesn't work. that doesn't work at all. It's also very easy to glitch out of the RV and fall to your death. So that's a problem that could use some work, you know. But also, I'm a VIP. Stop. Yeah. You became a VIP I think this week, the same time that Sylvester did. Because remember I think it was Monday when I was like, or no, Tuesday. I was testing someone on stream and you both were here before the stream started. I was like, and I'm like, yeah, we'll just chill, wait for. I was like, oh, just disappointed. Saint Roth the Third. Thank you, of course. Wait a minute. Now that I think about it. Wait. Speaking of which, I thought I was originally not a VIP yet. Well, this is preposterous. This needs to be rectified right away. Like, preposterous. Some I have let some characters not make it to. I was like, how have I forgotten this? Preposterous. Right. Now, as for Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, since we played both of these with crowd control this year, I think... let's see here. Nothing to yet, yeah. Which one did I not like the most out of these? Like, both of these had their points, but I think I was getting... You know what? I think I'll put Adventure... Well, no. I think I'll put Sonic Adventure 1 at A, and then Adventure 2 at B. Or no, I'll swap them around. Like, while I don't like Knuckle or Rouge's like Emerald Hunt, it just sucks. It just is. At least with Sonic Adventure 2, when it comes to crowd control, you guys had more opportunities to actually cause a ruckus than with the first game. Because for the most part, the main things you could do is either just outright kill me, turn my controls to Southpaw. That it was like Sonic Adventure 2 just had more that you could do to cause some mess. Pumpkin hit. Oh gosh. Now I just need some poor soul to grant me a sword. Unfortunately, Gridley, you can't have a sword and a VIP. Unfortunately, that won't work. Just like, nah. Hey, Papa. No, not here. Oh, okay. Let's see. Pokemon Scarlet. Pokemon Scarlet was... It's a broken game, but it's much better if on the Switch too. And we caught 30 shiny Pokemons essentially this year. Like between 20 and 30 shinies. That's crazy. I've offered, Gridley. Vin has offered. Sekiro's going up there at the top. Sekiro's good. Silent Hill 2. Putting that in the A tier. Like, we only played it one time this year, but that was with Raynella and Puma, and that was a blast. Like, that was a solid stream. Shadow the Hedgehog, F. Shadow the Hedgehog is going right in the F. That game is not great. Like, slippery controls, story's weird. Did you play Silent Hill F? Yes. Yes, I did. What else? Oh, the fact that you have to beat Shadow the Hedgehog a total of 10 times just to get to the ending, where none of the other endings matter. It's like, okay, all right. Silent Hill F. Silent Hill F is just going in a B tier for me. And the story, I like the story for Silent Hill F and stuff, but what I didn't like is the fact that the game kind of pigeonholes you on the first ending you get, as opposed to like with the previous games, your actions kind of determine what ending you got. So that was a problem. And the combat and I did not mesh well together at all, so that didn't help either. So I couldn't put it in A or S. Silk Song, unfortunately, is not getting an S. For me, at most, I could put it at B. Like, there were some cool bosses in there. It looked pretty, but flying enemies can kiss my ass. Parts of the or the Act 2 are pissing me off, and just some other small things where it's like, Silk Song was, I still had fun, but there was just too much that, well, there's just some changes that were made to make the game harder, and I was like, can we just agree that Silk Song isn't great? I don't know about that. I still enjoyed Silk Song, but do I think it's the best game I played overall this year? No. Or a better comparison. Not being great doesn't mean bad. Yeah. Only thing I care about is Sherma. Yeah. Another comparison would be is Silk Song a good game? Sure. Will I replay it more than I replay Hollow Knight, the first one? No. But that's just me. Because I know there are people who love that game. Ratchet & Clank Size Matters, on the other hand, unfortunately, that's going down at the very bottom. Again, I like this franchise, but this game it's not great. It's not. Your armor, in terms of how it defends, helps cut off damage for you, sucks. The weapons are not great. The villain's the loser. It's just... Now, to be fair, Insomniac Games didn't make this specific game. It was High Impact Games, but it doesn't change the fact that it's this was not great. Smash Brothers Ultimate. Smash is solid okay. And again, that's more because we're playing Smash for the same reason we play Tenkaichi 3, and the thing is, unlike a lot of other people who have this game that I know of, I don't have the DLC, so I don't have all the characters and stuff in it, so we're just kind of limited on what we can use. So it's well, you know. To answer your question, Gridley, the reason Pokemon X is down here in the D tier is mainly just because I had fun trying to do a Nuzlocke for it. The community just didn't really seem to care about it. That's why it's kind of down there. It's overall, the community just didn't really seem to get around Pokemon X or Y when we tried to play it. So it was I wanted to finish a Nuzlocke for it, but it's just oh, so this has... Yeah. So it's I would like to finish it up, but I just don't think people is just gonna get around it, because we've seen it just didn't work, so... You know. It's a shame, but eventually eventually it'll be done. Just who knows when. Snake Eater. I already had that, but I guess I didn't remember, but you know. Snake Eater. Chef's Kiss. And that's OG Snake Eater, not Delta. Sometimes I think that something is gonna bang, but it just lands with a wet fart. Yeah, pretty much. Excuse me. Then we got Sonic Mania. And as much as this surprises me, I'm gonna have to put this in the A tier. While I'm not great at the old school Sonic gameplay, people loved the crowd control. Whether it was Twitch or YouTube, viewership was great. The only reason it's not S tier is because the internet connection kept conking out during the stream. But overall, I had a good time. Y'all had a good time with it, so... You know, surprise, surprise. Ace put Crisis Core in B, I'm happy. Yeah, I mean, we didn't finish Crisis Core. We probably only barely cracked the surface, but... Crisis Core was okay for what I did play of it. Crowd control made this a C tier for me instead of low. You know, crowd control. It's a real who's who of what's going on. South of Midnight. Now, for me, I had a good time with South of Midnight. So it's going right there in the B tier. The reason it's probably not going into A is because Sean brought this up from Hangtime. It was it's just at a point enemies started to get kind of repetitive. Or oh, you do a little walk, you fight a group of enemies. It got a little repetitive, so I enjoyed the story and I liked the art style, but some parts did get repetitive. Infinity Nick. Oh, that's right. That's right. We did play that this year. Yeah, right. Hold on. Let me add. Whatever is below F. I mean, that's right. Yeah, right. I've also got to add Barbie games on here somewhere. Right. Right, we did play those too. Yeah. I forgot that we did. Right. Right. I'm only saying that because he didn't have to have it on the list initially. I mean, you're right. I would have been kind of annoyed with myself if I forgot. You played Barbie games without me? Yeah, we had a whole stream dedicated to this where it was like, where we spun a wheel and it's like, we either play a Barbie game or we play Infinity Nikki, and we watched Barbie commercials. It was a whole day of that. It's a whole day of that. And people liked it. That's my brain was hurting, but you know. City of Springs, I didn't really like it. Like, my PC and my Steam Deck did not do well playing this. So and the game itself didn't run great, so it was like, Stellar Settlers, I enjoyed that. It's just like a little, you're building your own little, like, community in space. It was like, it was cool. I also sent you a thingy. Okay, let's see. Or Alan Wake, the game that made me motion sick. Yeah. Let's see. Stream Racer probably would have been up here, but honestly, Stream Racer's just gonna have to drop to the C. Stream Racer drop into a C because the community's interest in it just kind of started to fade. Add that with the fact that the creators weren't working on the game anymore, so we weren't getting any new maps, new costumes on its cosmetics. It was just like, Stream Racer had its time in the sun. That was just it, you know? Which, kind of sad, because I liked the game. It's just like, you know, them's just the breaks. Like, even, like, the Stream Racer, like, Twitch channel, they used to just play the game non-stop. They stopped using that. And a lot of the people I knew who did play Stream Racer on stream stopped playing it too. It's just like, the game just kind of fell off. And we replaced it with marbles. So, you know, here we are. Subnautica. Subnautica's going right up there in the A tier. Like, Subnautica still isn't, like, the type of games I would normally go for, but overall, like, Twitch, and like, you guys on Twitch, you guys on YouTube love Subnautica, that we just finished the entire game and got the platinum for it. So, I think the only reason it's not S tier is because if I didn't have, like, you guys giving tips or, like, Tech Wiz telling me what to do, I probably would not have enjoyed that as much. But it's definitely one of those highlights from this year that really surprised me. Sunny Grove was okay. Another, like, sort of platformery type thing. It's cute, but it just probably needed more. Which, to be fair, the game wasn't out yet, so I can't blame it that much. Hold on just a sec. Anyways, also I'm gonna run, throw work laundry in the dryer. Don't. Okay. Oh, that's right. I didn't even open your message all the way yet. Hi, Kainor. How you doing? Yeah, we're doing a tier list. Just respond to a message real quick. Hold on. I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, I'm alright. We're currently doing... This is our tier list of all the games that we played this year on stream. Super Mario Brothers 1 with crowd control. It's okay. Mainly because we made it to 5-2 and just did not progress after that. It's like, ugh. But overall, you know, so cool. Mario. Tierscape. Tierscape was fun, and I'm excited to see when the full game comes out. So, unfortunately, it can't go in the S tier because it's only a demo. But when the game fully releases, then we'll have some good stuff to play. Tenkaichi, a B. These streams are always fun because it's fun to just see. Okay, I guess we'll have no swearing for a few minutes. Thanks, T-Fart. Thanks. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, I'll leave this on. But how are you? Let's see. Tobacco Simulator was okay. Overall. Tools of Destruction was definitely better than Sizemare, so it's getting an okay. Still tough, but fine. Turmoil, building your own oil rig and stuff, it's okay. Not a game for me, but it was still okay. Tyro, another Souls-like game with a mouse, did not like it. That first boss was a nightmare. Unless was okay for a platformer with a Celeste-style art. Uno's going up in the A tier. Uno's always fun. I'm good. Okay. Sure, okay. Unravel. While I didn't finish Unravel on stream, I did have fun playing it. Up Your Arsenal. Solid A. Vindalus was a game we got a code for, and I was surprised how much I liked this game. The art style, bit of the combat, even the boss, like, Vindalus was a surprise. And I enjoyed that. Raven's Story. Again, we didn't really finish this. We got into it, but I'd say Raven's Story is okay. Raven's Story is a okay. Mouthwashing. This game was weird, but it was good. It was a weird, good game. What Comes After? What Comes After was good. We only played... I finished it, but just not on stream. But What Comes After is a game that really pulls at your heartstrings for more of an important... real, serious stuff. So, it was good. Ghost of Yote. Now this was good. This was a solid adventure. Ocarina of... Oh, Link to the Past? Link to the Past is fine. And then Barbie, that's going right down there in the F. Infinity Nikki. I'm gonna just have to put Infinity Nikki in the C tier. Like, it's a well-designed game, but it's just not a game that I can get into. It's a game that's like, you know, you do a lot of quests, you get a lot of nice outfits to dress up your character in it and all that stuff. And those type of games just don't appeal to me. I just find them really boring. So it's like, I can't put Infinity Nikki higher than that. It's just like, it's just for me, from playing it, I was just like, I am really, my brain is just not even here right now. So it's just like, I cannot put it higher than that. But I can at the very least say that Infinity Nikki is higher than a lot of the other games below this. It's higher than a lot of these other games. Ace will just watch me play Nikki Dark Souls. So, let's see. Did I forget anything else? Did I... Let's see. I think that's... Now, I think I put Hell Is Us twice, but still. Same spot. And then this, you know. Did I forget anything else? Welcome back, Snow. Did I forget any other games on this list of ours? Let me see. Let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting some other stuff, but we'll find out. So I'm like, nothing is coming to mind that I can think of. Welcome back. Pokemon ZA is on there. I put that... yeah, I put ZA in the B tier. Let's see. Let me take a look back at the list. Did I forget anything else? You're now free to open it. Okie dokie. I'll take a look. Hey, Ryomi. Oh, Mario Party Superstars. That's one I didn't add here. Yeah. Superstars I can at least put in the A tier because I've had fun playing that with Ryomi, Bubs, and Squish. And was Superstars bad? No. If I had to put, it was, you're thinking of Super Mario Party, which came out first. People didn't like Super Mario Party because they felt it was too easy. Then they released Mario Party Superstars, which honestly felt better. And then they released Jamboree after that. So if that makes sense. So, like... Also, there's... The other thing is, at least with Mario Party Superstars, a single game isn't going to take almost 3 hours to play. Which means you at least have time to play another game in. Instead of being just like, well, great, we're stuck here. Is there anything else that we forgot on the list? I think we got everything else, though. One Mario Party will have all the from 3-hour one. Oof. I think I got everything else on the list. Yeah, I think that's all the big ones that come to mind that we played this year. Yeah, I think I got everything else that we need. So, yeah. Okay. I think we've gotten, this is it. Honestly, that did not take long. How did doing this tier list take less time than the last one? How? I don't. How did this tier list take so much less time than the last year's? Let me see. How many did we play last year? 86. Like, I get we played more games this year than last year by a wide margin. Jesus. Well, okay. Well, there you go.
This is so much fun.
But yeah.
The reason that we are here
This is our video game tier list for the year.
I would go so far as to say that music is magic, especially music in this live setting where we're all together, we can hear each other, we can see
So yeah.
Anyway, this song is called
These are all the games that we played this year so far, and ranked in terms of how I felt about them, or more specifically how the stream did with each of these, as well as the just chatting streams being all the like special streams that aren't just like game related, you know. So yeah. I hope that you enjoyed this look into all the stuff that we played. It's wild to think that we played this many games this year. It's wild. And if you want to check out the list yourself, I'll put this in the Discord. And you can also check out the VOD on YouTube in case you missed it. But yeah. Wow. Well, crap. I guess now we still need something to do for the rest of the stream, though. Shit. There. I'll put that tier list in the Discord. And I will cut the YouTube VOD for a sec. So YouTube will be back very shortly, so don't go anywhere and we shall return. So thank you.